Today's video is going to be based on seasonal depression. Right now, we are in a time where we are experiencing extreme winter conditions, meaning lack of light, lack of heat, and with that comes the influx of anxiety and seasonally related depression. So join me as I guide you through this visualization process. I want you to take a few breaths to start and close your eyes. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together. 1, 2, 3. Now you can either keep your eyes closed or open them as we start our visualization process. The first thing I want you to imagine is a beautiful, beautiful beach, as you will see behind me. And on this beach, you are sitting on a towel or on a chair, and you feel incredible warmth on your skin. You feel yourself absorbing all the vitamin D that the sun has to offer, but knowing that you are protected from the harmful UV rays. Take a deep breath in and smell the salty sea air. Maybe you smell a funnel cake in the distance. Maybe you smell the sand, the moist, dry, whatever kind of sand that you enjoy the most. You can hear seagulls roaming up above, and you can hear them squawking at each other as they perch up on the pier, looking down into the ocean to see if they can find their next meal. You hear kids and adults having fun and splashing in the water. You hear the distant beats of the stereo playing your favorite summer playlist. The gentle waves rock onto the shore over and over and over again, causing a crash, 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 touching the tip of your toes as it reaches its furthest length. You imagine a nice cold beverage by your side, whether it be an ice cold water, your favorite adult beverage, maybe some homemade lemonade, or even orangeade. And you have your favorite summer snack with you. You're eating a sandwich or your favorite easygoing snacks that you can just eat at the beach. Be in this moment and feel the sensations of being in this moment at the beach with everything going on in your surroundings. What can you smell? What can you see? What can you feel? Do you feel the sand in between your toes? Do you feel the warmth hitting your skin? Do you feel the slight greasiness of the sunscreen? Are you reading your favorite book? Are you watching the waves roll by? Are you playing games with your family and friends? What are you tasting? Your snacks? Your cold beverages? Maybe you're walking onto the boardwalk to go get some ice cream. Some soft serve ice cream on a cone. Maybe even cotton candy. Or a slice of pizza. Or a smoothie. Okay. Now I want you to imagine a field. I want you to imagine a beautiful meadow with spring flowers all around you. And these flowers are all different colors. There's red and orange and yellow and purple and pink and white. There's all colors of different flowers surrounding you. And as you are walking through this meadow on a soft trail, you smell all of the different flowers around you. You feel a light breeze hitting your hair, making you feel refreshed. A nice, light, cool breeze. And you are wearing your favorite spring outfit. You stop in your tracks because you see a rabbit hop in front of you, and it stares at you and sits on this path and looks at you and then hops away. The sun is in the sky, and it is a nice, beautiful day with some clouds here and there that offer you some shade, but you always feel the warmth and the hug of the sunshine that is up above you. You smell the grass, and you're walking barefoot through this meadow, feeling all the different pieces of the grass go between your toes as you're walking along the path. Maybe you hear some crickets. And although it is springtime, you are not cold. You are completely comfortable. The warmth from the sun and the cool breeze counteract each other and become this perfect infusion of warmth and breeze and perfect temperature. You stand here in this moment and you take in all the nature that you can. You look around and see all the beautiful colors, all the trees in the distance that are fully bloomed, all the flowers fully bloomed. There's green all around you. In no way Is there anything that is gray or brown or overwhelmingly overcast? You see the beautiful light blue sky and the sun. You see the sun rays coming through the clouds. You see the distant trees that are covered in green, and the ground that is covered in green. Now, I want to take you to the forest. We are going to imagine we are walking a trail hike. You can imagine yourself being warm, wearing your shorts and a t-shirt, getting ready to go on a really beautiful walk. You see a few deer in the background in the forest. You have your walking shoes on, and you have a nice cold bottle of water next to you. You're with your friends or your family. And before you begin to hike, you look around you and look at all the beautiful colors that you see, all of the sounds that you hear, the distant creek in the background, the running water, the squirrels and the animals all jumping up around you. You hear the birds chirping and the insects chirping. What you hear around you is full of life. The water, the insects, the animals, the colors, everything around you is full of life, and you are here in this space with people who you care about, allowing you to really take in this moment and enjoy it for what it is. As you're walking on this trail, you see a lot of different animal friends. You see your deer and your rabbits and your squirrels. And they stop to say hello to you. You find shade under a beautiful, beautiful tree after a long walk, and you just completely are in awe of the beauty and how full of life that this place is and what it does to you. It gives you energy. It leaves you feeling calm. It provides you with comfort. And maybe after this, going to have a barbecue. Going to go back to someone's house, or maybe your own, and cook up some really yummy food. As the sun goes down, it creates a beautiful painting in the sky. It creates colors of pink and purple and green and yellow and orange and red. A beautiful array of colors across the sky as the sun is setting. And you think to yourself, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is nature? How beautiful it is to feel life. And take a second to indulge in that. now I want to take you to the mountains. You're driving up the mountain for your stay, and around you, you see everything in the world that is beautiful. You see the water running through. You see animals of all kinds. You see trees that are 7 times as tall as you are. You hear the birds chirping, and you hear the deer walking along the trails. And maybe you hear the huff and puff of a nearby bear. As you go up the mountain, the air has a slight breeze to it, which cools you off from the beautiful spring and summertime air. And the air around you smells so pure and full of nature. And in the distance, you see other mountains, and you see all the fresh greenery on them. And you think about all the people that are camping and are going to be sharing the mountain with you. You build a nice fire pit and you join in a circle with your loved ones. And as you're doing so, you take a few deep breaths in. You have a nice beverage with you, and you get ready to make s'mores. You get the fire going, and you hear the crackle of the campfire. You hear your loved ones talking as they open up the graham crackers and the chocolate and the marshmallows. You hear the rustling of leaves as people go run to pick up sticks for the marshmallows. You are surrounded by nature and greenery and living beings, full of life. And take a few seconds to be here in this moment and think about what you are experiencing in all of your sensations and all of your senses. Maybe you hear the croak of a toad. Maybe you hear coyotes or wolves howling in the distance. Maybe you see a beautiful mountain lake where you splish and splash and hear your dog having so much fun and barking and swimming. Okay. And if your eyes aren't open, please open them now. Although we are in the winter time, there's still a way to bring us back to the life that we experience in the spring and the summer, the time of year that is most full of life. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please know that the spring and summer are just on the horizon. Have a wonderful night.